And we're live. Galia. Good morning, Ike. May I have a moment of your time? What is it? I'm listening. Our expenses, our ability to fight, the current status of our troops. These are all things that you must know. I see. Having a grasp, but that is part of the commander's job too, right? Understood. Let me hear it. Very well. Titania, the MVP. That's about right. That's it. I think I've got most of it. I'll give you a report before each battle. I hope that it helps. I'm sure it will. Thank you. I'm relying on you for all the details. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Commander. I will do my best. But if I have your leave, I must be going. A bit of shopping before we go out and kick some more butt. Alright, let's see what we got. Reese and Titania, huh? How are you feeling, Reese? Good. No fevers or shaking today. Thanks for asking. You know, I was just thinking about the first time we met. It was almost a year ago to this very day. Was it really? Oh, you're right. My, time does fly. Of course, I don't remember much of the initial encounter, since I was unconscious and bleeding. Huh. Remember that? I don't know why we didn't bring a healer with us that day. Fighting bandits without a staff? Not smart. It was lucky that I found you. I didn't usually venture that deep into the forest, but I was short on medical herbs. Yeah, those bandits were a rough lot. Their stomping ground was right near your village, actually. It's all coming back to me now. They were tougher than I thought. We took most of them out with ease, but one fled into the woods and I gave chase. Big mistake. My horse got hung up in the undergrowth, and that bandit got the drop on me. At least Shinon hit him before I was killed. Gatria and Shinon were both really worried when they brought you back to my parents' house. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't think Shinon ever worried about anyone. But they stayed with me until my wounds were healed. I remember that. You know, if it wasn't for your good work, I wouldn't have been able to use an axe anymore. I really appreciate it. No, I should thank you. You convinced Grail to hire me, and I could send money back to my parents. They're both so old, and I'm their only source of income. Your parents were very kind, especially your mother. She made the great wildberry pie. To repay their kindness, I'll protect their only son, no matter what. Oh, I appreciate that, Titania. So that's how much we spent. Supplies are running low. We need dried meat, fresh fruit. Ike, are you listening? Huh? Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I would have never guessed. Sorry, Soren. Look, could you run the report by me again? You're tired, Ike. You need rest. Go find a cot somewhere. You can tell? Of course. When you're not feeling well, your left eye twitches. That's odd. I never noticed. Get some sleep. I can manage things for a few hours. Well, I am pretty beat. Go. You know, Soren, you're not nearly as insensitive as the others say. Deep down, you're a big softy. Excuse me? Oh, nothing. I'm going. Don't let the bed bugs bite. What's wrong, Soren? Are preparations complete? Yes, everything's ready. You have only a few robes and musty books. I'm taking a bit less, but it looks as though you travel light as well. The burden of unnecessary items is something I detest. Me too. We're liking that, aren't we? What is it? You've got that worried look again. Well, It's nothing. Never mind. Everyone's really slow, aren't they? Shall I go and see what's taking them? Soren, don't worry about it. Sitting here in the morning, in the sunlight, it helps me to understand. I'm alive. I have trustworthy friends. That's how I know I can go on. I just hope I'm not fooling myself. No, you're not. You're not. Well then, it's business as usual. I know we'll have troubles, but let us set our shoulders straight and get on with it. Understood. Ah, Ike. Good morning. Morning. Are you all right? If I said I were, I'd be lying, but I'm doing my best. Yesterday I was so confused. Then I awoke this morning and saw the blue sky, felt the sun on my face, and I thought, I'm alive. The sunlight was so warm. I mean, it's always warm, but for some reason it made me want to cry. Oh, missed. It's up to us. We must live the fullest lives we can. We have to live for Mother and for Father. We mustn't dishonor their memory. So, I may think about them, and I may cry every now and then, but I'll carry on. You're right. Everything you said is right. We will carry on together. Right. Oh, sorry. I have to hurry and get ready. I'll see you later, brother. Yes, look at the time. Get a move on, will you? Hey, good morning, Ike. How are you feeling today? Yesterday's battle was a rough one, wasn't it? We barely got out of that alive. Hi, Oscar. Yeah, I'm sore all over. Every muscle in my body hurts. Hopefully I'll feel better after I move around for a while. I hope for the same. When I woke up, it was all I could do to get out of bed. We're truly lucky to be alive. If those two beast fighters hadn't arrived when they did, we might have all been wiped out. Yeah. Ike, I can't say I know what you're going through or how you feel. You should try to remember all that happened last night. The men we fought were professionals, well-trained and under the command of a cunning tactician, but not invincible. You're saying they follow certain rules, specific patterns? Yes, I see. If I can learn what they are, they become vulnerable. Next time we meet, we won't lose. Huh. What? For an instant there, looking at you was like looking at Commander Grail. I'm his son. I'm supposed to look like him, aren't I? It wasn't that. That wasn't an aura or a hunch or anything like that. I don't know what to call it. It was more like the core of your character. It felt the same as his. Huh. Sorry. That must have sounded pretty stupid. Oscar? Commander? From now on, when I practice, would you join me? I'd be more familiar with the fighting style of knights. Of course. If there's anything I can do to help, you need only ask. Oh, boss. Morning. Good morning. Are you ready to go? All set. It doesn't matter how late I go to sleep. I'm always awake before the sun rises. I can leave whenever. I'm sorry. You know, for everything that's happened, it's all so sudden. Oh, it's nothing. But it's been rough on you, hasn't it? I could say the same to you. It can't have been easy joining a band of wanted mercenaries and fighting every day. Oh, it's not so bad. You were forced to join us by the whims of fate, not by choice. I know my father said you had a debt to repay, but he's not here anymore. If you want to leave, I won't stop you. What? Oh, times. Times like this, I never have any idea of what I'm supposed to say. None. Darn. Hold on. Yesterday, in the middle of that giant mess, you didn't give up, boss. And I knew. That is how a true man lives. So I have to follow you, you see? I think so? That's my story, boss. So do me a favor and don't tell me to get lost. I'm good to have around. You'll see. If that's how you feel, I guess I understand. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. Never. I wouldn't know how. Mordecai. Ike, are you prepared? Can we depart soon? It's taking more time than I thought. I'm sorry for making you wait. I see. Then I will talk with you as we wait. My words, are they well? Can you understand them? Sure, no problem. I can understand you. That is good. Mordecai is not so good with this language. What language do you normally use? With others of my tribe, I need no words. I say all that I must with gestures, and with, how do you say, growls? That sounds convenient. Yes, but our tongue does not let us talk to other tribes. That is not good. That is why we learned these modern words. I would think that would be enough, being able to speak with only your friends, wouldn't it? It is not. If there is danger or conflict, we can use words to avoid a fighting that need not be. So using words that many can hear is good. Using words to avoid unnecessary fighting. That's one way to think about it. Alright, time to make some progress. This place brings back such memories. It hasn't changed in the slightest. Titania, have you been to Gallia before? A long time ago, when I was still a knight of Crimea. I volunteered for a military officer exchange program and spent some time studying at Gallia's royal palace. I get it now. That's why you weren't surprised when we saw the Lagoose. That's right. I've missed the sea. When the setting sun strikes the water, it's almost as though the horizon itself is on fire. Now that I think about it, my father knew where that old castle was. He sure acted like someone who'd been to Gallia before. Was he here with you? And we weren't the only ones. You've been here too, Ike. What? Ike. It's Mordecai. You better answer him. Yeah, but we can finish our talk later, after we've reached the castle. Well, that was cryptic. What is it, Mordecai? Do you tire? Should we rest here? No, I think we're all right. Good. Beork are such a weak species. A distance like this is nothing. Any Lagoose worth his claws could cross it in a single bound. Leth. It is the truth. If you persist in this way, you will shame the king. You sound like a fool. You are my subordinate. Never speak to me in such a way. What's wrong is wrong. You are a fierce warrior, Leth. But when it comes to the Beork, you are far too stubborn. What did you say? Come on now, both of you. Let's calm down. Mordecai? Wait. What is it? That smell on the wind. It's iron. It is the smell of weapons. The smell of Beork. Heavily armored. Well armed. Are you sure? General Kotov, the Crimean mercenaries have entered our area of operations. Huh, they're trapped. Call every last man. Ready for battle. We stop the enemy here. Two houses up there. I wonder if we could save them with Titania. Black armor. They're Dayan men, all right. You're saying that some of the invasion force is still around? Dayan worms. They strut about the Gallian forests as if they owned them. I won't stand for it. The castle to the south. Many Beorc are inside. They carry iron weapons. I smell them. Not good. Titania, gather everyone together. Ha! Understood. What now? What do you mean? If you help to crush the worms, you'd do well to capture the ruins in the south. Since you probably want to flee, there is an escape route. We're going to fight. Oh? There are times when running has its advantages, but I don't think we'll lose here. I see. I will also fight. Good. We could use the help. Ike, everyone's here. Alright, let's go. I want you two to take Mist and Rolf and retreat to the rear. Of course. We're counting on you. Be careful. Everyone who can fight, grab a weapon. Grail mercenaries, move out. A venom axe. Whoever goes against him is going to need an antitoxin. A siege mission. A Night Killer, a Javelin, and an Arms Scroll. Alright, so don't have a horseback unit fight Kotov. Or the fighter. It's fine. You didn't miss much. Ike. Mist? You and Rolf clear out of here. Stay back, no matter what. No, Ike. We're going to fight with you. Both of us. What? No, that's not going to happen. Be serious, Mist. The two of you can't even wield weapons. I've got this. A heal staff? Yeah, I made Reese teach me how to use it. I can heal injuries. I mean, just little ones, but still. Little ones? No, there's no way I'm letting you on this battlefield. Huh? Rolf, stop being such a brat, you little twerp. I'm going to fight too. I'm good with a bow. Really? That's news to me. Is that the best lie you could come up with? It's no lie. That's right. He's not lying. Of course he is. What are you talking about, Mist? Rolf's always practicing with his bow, and he's really good, aren't you? I sure am. And when did you learn to use a bow? Well, let's see. I guess I just sort of picked it up naturally. Stop lying, you booger-eating brat. You can't just pick up a weapon and start firing away. Someone has to teach you the basics. Or maybe I'm just a prodigy, because I learned it all by myself. You little... You don't know anything, Boyd. That's right. This is ridiculous. Enough. You two go back. No, We don't want to. All Rolf and I do is sit and wait and worry about all of you. We're tired of waiting. We want to fight by your side. Is that so? How about it, Rolf? Is that how you feel too? Uh-huh. No doubt. We'd rather be with you. What now, Commander? We take them with us. We're too pressed for time to sit around here bickering. And, at least if they're nearby, they'll be easier to protect. Are you serious? Yes. You won't regret this, Ike. I promise. I hope not. She automatically starts with Miracle and a heal staff. She is a cleric. Eh. 8 might, 100 hit bow. That's a pretty decent bow. He's obviously a training unit. Alright, poleaxe versus slim sword. And she goes first. She crits. Health, strength, skill, speed, luck. Not bad for a Myrmidon. That's a mage. By the way, what is it? If there's some special task you would ask of us, we are willing to listen. What are you talking about? Ah, open your ears. If you wish it, we shall follow your orders. But you must direct us. Really? You're willing to take orders from me? This is a Bayorg fight. If you don't direct us, then we have no reason for being here. So spoke our king. But last night, you... That was an emergency. We thought you were in danger. You thought correctly. We were in danger. I thank you. We were greatly aided by your arrival. You are welcome. Very well. Let us fight together. If you choose not to direct us, we shall do as we please. Do you find this acceptable? Of course. Well then, good fortune to all of us. Get this mage out of here. Ah, good dodge. That's how you get it done. Attaboy, Oscar. Health, strength, speed, luck. Good level. 16 damage. As long as he doesn't trigger his adept. Good. Health and skill. Alright. A point in strength helps a little too. Alright, Ralph, finish this one. He's obviously a trainee unit. That's even more XP than most people get for kills. That Venom Axe is going to be dangerous. Alright, face off against Ike. He couldn't even hit. Alright, Ike, what you got? Health, strength, and magic. Oof. Oh, health and strength is nice. Ouch. Alright, Ileana. Oh, she crit. That was a little more than I was expecting. Good kill. Well done. Health, magic, resist. Not bad. Alright. Take the W, Boyd. You deserve it. Health, strength, skill, speed, luck, resist. This Boyd is going to be ballin'. He's just going to wreck people everywhere. Alright, Tanya, finish this up. Stop. Hammer time. Health, skill, speed, luck, resist. Not bad. Surprising of a Jagan. Hopefully this doesn't kill and Rolf gets the XP. She crit. That 10%. Damn, Mike. Oh, no. Oh, well, what do you know? Let's see now. Where are they? Aha! I found them. I'm not going to reach that guy in time. Magic speed resist. I should have had sword and take the attack. Alright, Ileana. You're the better Soren. Yar-har-ho. Yo-ho-har. Scallywags of the sea we. We fight like beasts and men do flee. We earn our gold with axes bold. Yar, you scurvy biltrat, why aren't you singing? Har, over there, Nadada. Fix your eyes on that. Do you seize what I seize? Oh ho ho, what's this then? Humans battling humans here in Gallia? What in the briny beard of Shanty Peach is going on? Oi, you think they may be the king's curs out to capture us and claim the bounty? Har har har. Shall we unfurl the mainsail and steer for clearer, calmer waters? Bite your tongue, you kelp-brained idiot. We're pirates. We don't turn tail from government scum. I'm going ashore. Watch me and you'll see a true sea dog in action. Yar, well said. You've set me blood a-boil. I'm with you all the way, my matey. Let's see what we can see then. Yar, me axe is sharp and me spirit is bold. Yar-har-ho. Yo-ho-har. These two. Might be best to, if we just ignore this upper area, I guess. Alright, Soren, set up for Rolf. Perfect. Wind up. Nice. There you go, Rolf. Free kill. Just one more, I guess. I don't think I want anything to do with those pirates. Ike! You're that... That's right, it's me, Marcia. As promised, I'm here to pay my debt. I'm going to join your group. Join us? But I thought you were one of the Holy Pegasus Knights of Benyon. I resigned. So what do you say? Are you gonna let me in or what? Come on. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'll be honest with you, we're a destitute band of mercenaries. Your wages will be a pittance compared to what you're used to. So what? Are you saying no? No, I'm simply pointing out that you'll be losing almost all of... I won't lose out on anything. Plus, I'll work twice as hard as anyone else. Come on, please let me join. Please. Well, if that's what you want, I guess we'll give it a shot. We're short-handed, though, so you're going to be busy. Huzzah! That's great. Just tell me what needs doing. I now have a Pegasus Knight. So yeah, Marcia is a flying unit whose best quality is to fly around and shoot things from afar. They're weak to arrows and wind magic, I believe. Yeah, well, thunder is effective against dragon. Wind is effective against... fire is effective against beast, and wind is effective against flying. Not that it matters, because they get high resistance in order to make up. Alright, Boyd. He's going to be MVP after this. I'm certain of it. I mean, besides Titania. Oh dear. Alright, Ileana. Most mounted units are actually really good in this game. Oh look, more minions. Good hit. Okay, I'm about to do something incredibly crazy here. Just to get the kill for Walt. Or not. Alright, Rolf, level up. Please. Health, speed, luck, resist. Not bad. Gah. One less bow to worry about. Magic and luck. Alright, more damage. Hope this kills. Go, hand axe. She crit. I hope this kills. Instant death. They have chosen death facing Titania. Alright, what do they got here? Smart. Perfect, he's set up. Nice javelin. That, on the other hand. Here you go, Marcia. The boy is getting fed. Oh, that is... He was in the... He posted in the wrong neighborhood, my friend. He came to the wrong neighborhood. You know, for a non-mounted unit, Boyd is one of the best. I have to say it. Health, speed, luck, nice. If only his defense would grow. He's gonna have to retreat to heal. What if I not? Oh, right, Titania. This one will be a problem. Alright, now to worry about this. Scallywags of the sea, we earn our gold with axes bold. Good dodge. Do not want to get hit by those venom axes, that's for certain. Alright, boy. You're gonna go in there, and you're gonna show that boss what for. He wouldn't be dumb enough to move from his post. %. I can take those odds. I could not take those odds. Damage and then poisons, huh? He's gonna go for Mercia. It's the more popular option. And the one more likely to hit. And if he does, I could kill it with Rolf. She's hurt bad again. Might as well get more points for mist. Alright, Rolf. Go for the kill. Yeah! Scallywags of the sea, are we? And end like this is quite worthy. God, even in death he's rhyming. Kill him. Thank you. That is a nice level up. Good job, Rolf. Alright, that should do it. Psh. That was an unnecessary crit. He was already dead. At least a little more XP for me, Yeah. Strength and defense. Nice. Just what she needed. $37 health, javelin and an arm scroll. Might as well hit him here. Death to the rogues who defy Dayan. Defend our brethren. Erase their shame. Nice! That is a sick animation. Damage, that should do it. Nice. Boyd is about to get buffed. Oh, he's already level 13. Let's give it to Oscar instead. Nice. In the name of the Empire, cleanse my shame. Single point in resistance. Oscar, you could do better. Right, it's Ike Weston. It's a shame I couldn't save those houses, but... I guess that's what happens when you send the weaker force. We defeated their commander, but we still don't know what they were after. It seems unlikely that they were merely pursuing Princess Alencia. I wonder if Dayan is planning to invade Gallia. Perhaps Crimea was only a stone on which to whet their blades. No matter the motive, the fact remains that Dayan crossed the border. Under such circumstances, hostilities between Dayan and Gallia could break out at any time. So it's war. Again. If war erupts between the Beorc and the Goose, it's only a matter of time before other nations become involved. Could Dayan truly mean to set the land aflame in a blaze of war? If that happens, many of our citizens will be sacrificed on the altar of their ambition. We too need to choose which way to move, whose side to take. Whose side? We shall never support Dayan. Unthinkable. Captain Titania, we are human. Who would you have us truly side with Lagoos against other humans? That is unthinkable. Beorc and Lagoos. Are you going to sit here and argue about a war that hasn't started? You Beorc are all so timid. It's pathetic. Leth, you must not say such things. Mordecai? Leth? What do you think? Will it come to war? Our claws are sharp. If Dayan invades Gallia, we are ready for battle. If our king wills it, war will come. I like it not. War brings pain, sorrow. This is troubling. Enough. We have lost much time. Let us make for the palace. We must reach tonight's camp before the sun sets. Is the palace still far? On your skinny Beorc legs, it is very far, but we will do as we can. Castle Gallia. Angry cat girl, yep. My Lord Ike! Everyone! Princess Alencia. I heard about Commander Grail. I don't know what to say. Don't worry. We're all right. We're getting by. Somehow. Oh, Ike. The king has arrived. Hey there. Thank you for coming to Gallia Palace. I am Kane, ruler of the Kingdom of Gallia. These are the Grail mercenaries. I am Ike, their commander. You have been raised well, young pup. I didn't recognize you. What? When last you were here, you were still a small child. Is that you, Titania? It's good to see you. The pleasure is all mine, Your Majesty. The two of you are friends? How does the king know me? I have something I must tell you about your father, Grail. Leth, Mordecai, leave us now. Prepare rooms, so our guests may have a place to rest and heal their wounds. At once, my lord. Would it be best if I were to leave as well? No, Princess. I would have you stay. And this one also will stay. This is Gifka, my shadow. Pay him no more heed than you would the air. Understood. I would have Titania and Soren stay with me as well. Me? So be it. Now then, where to begin? Titania, how much did Grail tell his son? Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. Is that so? Then it is best for me to tell him all that I know. Although that is not much. That's all right. Whatever you can tell me would be much appreciated. I want to know more of my father. You have good eyes. honest and brave. I see your father in them. Long ago, Grail, your father, worked as a mercenary for Gallia. We forged a strong bond, he and I. To speak truly, I still do not trust the Beorc, but your father was different. Princess Alencia's father, King Ramon, and his brother, Lord Renning, are also of a different kind. All are, or were, exceptional men. Men in whom one could put his trust. Oho, Titania, you are an exception as well. Among Beorc females, you are unique. You are most gracious, Your Majesty. My father was a mercenary for Gallia? Correct. And you and your sister, you were both born here in Gallia. You stayed only for a short time, but part of your childhood was spent within these borders. Mist and I were born here? Is that so? I don't remember any of this at all. I feel your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting them, I'm sure of it. Once, over 10 years ago, and after your mother had been slain, your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked him, why are you being chased? Is there anything I can do to help? But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I heard he had returned to Gallia, and I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. If I had been faster, if I had hastened my steps, perhaps things would have been different. Wait, now I understand. That voice I heard, that was you, wasn't it? His wound was fatal. I could do nothing. I thought it best not to interfere in his final moments, and so I remained hidden. Tell me, Ike, at his last, did he confess anything to you? The identity of the Black Knight, did he reveal it? The Black Knight? No, I don't know who he was. My father entrusted me with his command, told me to trust King Kane and to live peacefully in Gallia. He said to forget everything else. Is that so? Well then, let me do as I can. If any of your mercenaries desire to live here, I will so arrange it. I will vouchsafe them homes and land. Your kindness is truly appreciated, but speaking for myself, I couldn't live here in peace. Not now. I will avenge my father. I cannot so quickly forget the past, or the Black Knight. But Ike, that's not... I know. I'm not strong enough. An opponent who could defeat my father is well beyond my reach. But that's why I've devoted myself to growing stronger. I will lead my father's mercenaries and prepare for the day when my chance for revenge arrives. A prudent course of action. You look as one who would be more impulsive, but you are Grail's son after all. Huh, you've matured, Ike. It seems like yesterday you were merely a child. Titania. And now I would ask a boon of you. The strength of your mercenary band, Ike, would you lend it to Princess Alencia? Are you serious? King Kane. Gallia and Crimea are allied nations. That cannot be denied. However, this alliance in reality binds only the royal families. It is not respected by our citizenry. The people of Gallia are seldom seen in Crimea, are they? Even though our nations are friends, the people of Crimea have little real understanding of the Laguz. Many of our people still use that undignified name, subhuman, when they speak of the Laguz. My father's heart was filled with shame and sorrow over what you described. More than any king in our history, he wanted to deepen relations between our people, and then... Perhaps that is why Dayan targeted him. Their hatred of the Laguz is well known. Could it be? In my heart of hearts, I would like to take guardianship of Princess Alencia and assist in the rebuilding of Crimea. However, anti-Beorc settlement is running high here in Gallia. If we were to offer safe harbor to Valencia, I feel many of our elder statesmen would protest. They would say that we are giving Dayan an ideal excuse to attack. Which means Gallia can't offer Princess Valencia any relief at all. Is that it? Unfortunately, it is true. My Lord Ike, King Kane has advised me to turn to the Benyan theocracy for aid in Crimea's restoration. He says we should make a Benyan a formal request and gain the support of their shields. Passage to Benyan will require several months at sea. An escort will be necessary. As you know, we lack the numbers to serve as a complete mercenary army. So if the princess were willing to hire us as an escort, it would be an offer beyond our expectations. Titania, Soren, I think perhaps we should accept the king's offer. What do you say? It's what you want, right, Commander? Well then, it's our job to follow you. However you wish to proceed is fine. I will do all in my power to ensure that our road leads to success. Understood. As of now, the Grail mercenaries shall assume the honor of serving as escort to the Princess of Crimea. Princess Valencia, our journey together shall undoubtedly be a long one. May we serve you well. Oh, thank you very much. I only pray that I, in turn, may be worthy of your service. Prisoner release. Hey, Ike. I heard you're leaving. Going to Benyan, eh? Hello, Ranulph. I was hoping I'd see you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have the chance before I leave. Well, aren't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me. You were born here in Gallia, right? I knew there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Beorc, you know? Oh, you might not know, but a Beorc is what... I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right? Oh, knew that, did you? Well then, let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean it much the way you Beorc do when you call us subhuman. Really? It's an insult to be called human? I'm glad you told me. I would never have guessed. I should warn you, if you run across any Lagoos who call you that, be careful. They are no friend of yours. Got it. Thanks. I won't forget. But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Huh? Princess Valencia, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, of course. The king asked that I give you this. Please accept it as a gift. What? May I ask? Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces. Beorc currency, of course. Oh, I truly appreciate this generous offer, but a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Kane has done so much more than already necessary. The king is ashamed that he cannot, at this time, provide any personal support. Please, will you accept his apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you? No? Well then, let's try this. Yes? You accept the king's gift, then as payment for connecting you safely to Gallia, you hand it over to Ike. Come on, Ranulph. You can't expect her to accept this. It's an outrageous fee, no matter how you look at it. 20,000 gold pieces for the life of a princess. Perfectly reasonable. In fact, it almost borders on insulting. Consider how you have suffered. The lives you have lost. 10. No, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable. I have reconsidered. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my Lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not? I will. Thank you. No, my Lord Ike. It is I who must thank you. Money. Well, now that that's settled, let's move on. Unfortunately, we don't have any ships here in Gallia. If you're to find a ship that will take you to Benyan, you must return to occupied Crimea. If there's no other way, then we'll just have to risk it. No matter how cautiously you proceed, you're certain to run into Daean forces. Keep that in mind. I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that now. However, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart. In regard to your personnel problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can. Leth, Mordecai. I will join you. Mordecai? And Leth? Both of you? Are you sure? None of the others could stand the idea of traveling with humans. I myself tremble with loathing at the thought of going to Benyon, but when the king gives an order, obedience is the only option. That may be, but having witnessed the combat prowess of the Galleons for myself, I know how fortunate we are. We will not fail you. I have no intention of becoming friends. Do not forget that, and stay out of my way. You must forgive Leth. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. I will return once I've reported to the king. While I'm gone, please finish your preparations for departure. Very well. Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. No casualties, just as we wanted. Rolf! Oh, there you are. Mist, you were looking for me? Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you. We haven't had a chance to talk since that day we fought for the first time. That was like yesterday. I'm glad you're safe. Somehow we're both still alive. Yes, we've been so lucky. My heart was pounding and my hands were shaking so badly that I almost shot an arrow into Boyd's backside. Oh, poor Boyd. Even his brother's out to get him. Good thing you didn't, or he would have given you a smacking. I was so scared. I heard yelling, screaming, and the most awful howls of agony. I felt dizzy and sick. I wasn't scared at all. Maybe I was a little nervous, but by the end I was almost hitting my targets. You weren't even a little scared? No way. I can't wait for the next battle. I'll fight better next time. You'll see. I'll feather a horde of slobbering enemies. See you later, miss. I've got to go practice. Oh, Rolf. Rolf. Huh. Mordecai has a chat with Ileana, huh? Hey, Ike. Training? Yeah. You too, huh? Hey, do you want to spar? I learn a lot when we team up. Really? I'm glad to hear that. I thought you no longer needed my lessons. What are you talking about? You're the one who put the finishing touches on what swordsmanship I inherited from my father. I'm honored to hear you say so. I mean it. But the talent you inherited from your father is one of a kind. I want you to cherish it. Huh? Hey, Titania. When did you meet my father? You used to be a Crimean knight, right? That's right. But it's a long story, and we need to train. Get ready. Focus. Fine. Alright, Rolf can now use better equipment. He can now use his steel bow. Nice. You there, Beorg. What do you think you're doing? I was trying to get back to my room, but I've lost my way. Can you tell me which way I need to go? It's this way. Follow me. Hey, not so close. Walk behind me. What? Pardon me. The king has ordered us to treat Beorg with kindness, but it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps the memory of the slavery our forefathers suffered at Beorg's hands flows in our blood. I understand. I'll keep my distance. Very well. Let's go. Alright. Unfortunate, but he was trying. And so we put this guy right here, and this dealy bobber goes there, and we're finished. Packing, huh? Want some help? Do I want some? You're a hoot, handsome. I'm already done. You're more skillful at this than I would have imagined. Or is it that Mist is woefully inept? Ah, the Benyon Pegasus Knights were always moving around, so I learned to pack quickly. They used to train us on it all the time. Go here, pack this. Fun stuff. Is that so? I can see that you have a strong sense of duty. Quitting the Benyon Pegasus Knights to join us must seem... What are you saying? I'm a burden now? No. I'm very grateful you're here. As I've told you before, we're short on personnel. Oh, good then. And I'm happy to be here. Say, Ike, you don't need to worry about me quitting the Benyon service. My decision wasn't based solely on my desire to repay you. You had other reasons? Yes, I'm also searching for my missing brother. He may be a dolt and a scoundrel, but he's all the family I have in this world. Remember when you found me? When we were fighting the pirates? Well, I was trying to track him down. But every time I go looking for him, I end up in some dangerous situation with some ugly boat monkeys trying to kill me. You mean the pirate situation wasn't the only time? So that's why you decided to join us, is it? I can understand that. So, are you sorry you asked? Not at all. The important thing is finding your brother as quickly as possible, right? That's the plan. Ugly boat monkey. That's a good insult. I need to find some way to use that in real life. You seem depressed. Look at who I'm trapped with. Of course I'm depressed. Now keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready. Sorry about that. If we were like you and didn't need to carry anything, it would be easier. But we have weapons and things to get ready. Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. But, Leth, you're carrying a dark dagger, aren't you? In the scabbard on your leg? This is not for fighting. Then what's it for? I use it to remove small bones for meat. It can also cut fruit into bite-sized pieces. It has proven quite useful. What? You've got something to say? Spit it out. You despise Beorg, but you don't mind Beorg-crafted tools? If something's good, it's good. Denying something's obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. It's not that I do not despise everything Beorg. If every Beorg could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain... Leth? This is a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now. Just like a cat. Well, looks like we got our hand on steel now. Two more damage, one more weight, 10 less hit. Does the same amount of hit as a Thunder Tome. Need to take a look at people's items. Two iron axes and a hand axe. He needs another iron lance. Should buy 2 more iron axes. A godlike steel bow. It's so expensive, but I'm definitely going for it. The big iron, yep. It's going to be great. Once Rolf gets his hands on that big iron, all hell breaks loose. Alright. After his father's death places the mantle of leaderships on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Alencia's escort. The company heads now for the Benyan Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Benyan, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Benyan's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible. However, Benyan and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Benyan. Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. Shush, we don't talk about the sequel just yet. We're not there yet. Hey, Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Why, yes, there is. This is Cantur's Castle. Cantur's Castle. Dayan seized it early on in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If we could rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That would be quite a boon, would it not? Yes, it would. I think it's worth the risk. Time for the prison break episode. Is that supposed to be Nephany? The question now is, how do you open these cells and freeze the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then. Our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there. I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well, that is a problem. Just who are you, anyway? Call me Volk. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you? You are Sir Grail's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You pay my price and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep. And worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. I think that's supposed to be Nephany. I'm not sure. We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeep you've need of a fireman, and you'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure. 50 gold per lock. You're going to have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. What do you two think? Under the circumstances, I think trusting a man about whom we know nothing is dangerous. I am opposed to this. Yeah, one of the only ones that wears a helmet. If we want to get those cells open, I think the risk is going to be inevitable. If we don't have to steal keys, we could reduce that risk and improve our chances of rescuing the prisoners. It's worth a shot. Fine, 50 per lock. As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on a course of action, I will but follow. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. What? Wait, you're not going to help us here? Much as I would like to, I've a job to do. I will rejoin you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and to you as well. Sephirin. Wait. I know that name, I don't remember wherefore. He uses light magic. S-ranked staves can use light magic. Yep, Nephany. Starts with Wrath. Nice. I need that. Hey, it's Braum. Ah, gamble. Gotta get rid of that when possible. What type of soldier is he? Axe user. Spears, of course. Danimel, huh? He's got a Master Seal. I don't see any keys. Alright, let's see. Marcia, Wolf, Mist. We'll need the Thief. Go with Ilyana. Reese. Soren. One more. There are lots of spear users, so I might as well bring Boyd. They haven't noticed us yet. Okay, it's an escape mission, so there's our escape. Oh, I could just break them too. Look out! We're under attack! Commander Danimel, the castle defenses have been breached. What are your orders, sir? What fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sir. Frick. We've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. Ambush troops on my turn? It is. Ambush troops on my turn. That is... I think we're done here. We're definitely done here. Mist, get away from here now. Withdraw. Good grief. Yeah, no, we are, yeah, we're done here for today. Getting this far. Oh. Good enough getting in this far, I suppose. Now's a good point to stop. Have a good night.